asked him about how he got in the fire, and they don't have an explanation. They said he just got in it, so I'm gonna give him penicillin to see if we can help him get over this. Yeah, oh yeah. He'll live, but they see this stuff you see on it is manure. Oh. So they just pile cake manure on it and use that as medicine. Best medicine in the world, cow manure. When you got nothing else, you know, you put your hope in anything. So, penicillin will sure turn them around though. See, now look how poor flesh this one's in. This one's thin. Says she's got a fever. Takusat yellam. I'm going to give that other one oxytetracycline. Veterinary medicine is a great platform to build bridges in the communities, to get known. And as we do that, we partner with our local church partner, the Callie Hewitt Church, and the gospel works. You set up relationships, you build friendships, and based upon veterinary medicine, and we have a wonderful church partner that can come in and do the evangelizing and can tell people about God. The potential is fantastic. It's exciting to think about. The last 3 people groups in Ethiopia, God has called us to preach the gospel to the ends of the earth. And the part of ground that God has given us responsibility for is about to get reached with the gospel. This is a part of school that I'm really excited about. This is where most of the teaching will go on. We'll knock that wall down, this whole area, plus beyond this wall, we're going to be teaching a culturally relevant gospel, teaching it to pastoralists, and teaching them in techniques that they can use and go and reach their own tribes. Teach them about storying. Teach them how to use storying techniques to translate the gospel or transmit the gospel to their own tribes. We'll teach them literacy, how to teach people how to read so that they can pick up gospel lessons and read it themselves and teach it to their children and teach it to their neighbors. It's communal suffering. In Ethiopia, you can't just pass somebody and let them suffer with their car stuck. You got to sit and do something, tell them God bless them and all that, and we'll go on. But you know, at least we've given them a shot. I miss you. He's been fantastic. I didn't know how he would do on a long trip like this, but he's been hard to keep up with. He's been doing so well over. You are the man, Jackie boy.
In the 9 years we've lived in Alduba, we've been so blessed to see what God has done in this area and in the tribes around us, like the Hammer and the Mercy, the Erbore and the Dasanich. As we've seen the church grow in these areas, God has really laid a burden on our hearts for the people who have no access to hear the gospel. And those are the 3 remaining people groups that God has put on our hearts to go and take our vet skills as a platform to go into those communities and be able to share the gospel, to build bridges into those communities, to take the gospel to those people groups on the other side of the Omo River.
The best preparation that we've had for this period is not necessarily our skills as veterinarians, but what God's done with the church here. Those leaders have vision. They have vision to take the gospel to their neighbors, in their own tribe, but they also, God has put this unique vision in their hearts to reach neighboring tribes, tribes that in the past they'd war with and they'd steal cows from. There would be no love lost. And God has brought these people from that mindset, that worldview, into a worldview where they actually have been touched so deeply with the gospel, and they see it as treasures from heaven and something to bless the tribes with. It gives us all the motivation we need to engage in something as difficult and as time-consuming, but as exciting as reaching these last 3 people with the gospel of Jesus Christ. For us, this is the end of the earth for us, and
And we hope one day we'll be counted as faithful with what we've been given, the responsibility to meet these people. And it's a big challenge. There's a lot of people out here to reach with the gospel, but we're up to it.